Hello and happy Saturday from Radically Rational and RadicallyRational.com. Let's keep this real. The former president of the United States is going to be indicted. That is now inevitable and it's unstoppable. And it must happen. And it must happen in part for the FBI and the DOJ to establish their credibility. This has gone this far and this is what we know for sure. We'll hold off for now on the stuff that we don't know yet. But here's what we know. A crime was committed by the former president of the United States. It was willful and it was done with criminal intent. We know that because there's physical evidence. Denying that is like denying that the sun comes up in the east or water is wet. Now, we don't yet know the damage he may have done to national security, but we know with 100% certainty that a crime was committed in mishandling government documents. It's physical, tangible evidence. If the whole idea here, as we've been told, is that nobody is above the law, the president must be indicted. And it appears that a Rubicon has been crossed, and I think that indictment is now imminent. Don't lose sight of what this is about. A crime was committed and there is conclusive physical evidence. Don't take the bait. Donald Trump will do what Donald Trump has always done. He will deflect and distort and attempt to change the subject. He'll do that. Why wouldn't he do it? It's been a formula that has worked for him for almost 80 years. And there'd be no reason for him to depart from that, but this time it's just not going to work. This time, neither he nor his minions can deny physical fact. You can't say this is politically motivated when the stuff is lying there. You can't say that this is a witch hunt when there's the physical evidence. This is all about political partisanship. May I remind you that by any reasonable definition of conservative or conservatism, that the FBI is the most conservative office in any branch of our government. Remind yourself of this, or I'll do it for you. In the history of the FBI, dating back to J. Edgar Hoover, every single FBI director has been a Republican. So all these standard Trump tricks aren't going to work this time. Don't lose sight of what this is about. A crime was committed. It is beyond not just reasonable doubt, it is beyond all doubt. We know who committed the crime, and if we are indeed a nation of laws, the former president of the United States must be indicted, and I am now fully confident that he will be. Okay, so switching to sports. All right, so Sark says that the mighty Quinn Ewers is going to be his starting quarterback. Are you surprised? Are you kidding? The fix was in here. He wasn't going to pick Hudson Card. Sark trying to distance himself from last year, and a guy like Ewers comes in with all that acclaim. He's going to get the job, so no drama there. You want drama? Wait till Arch Manning shows up next year in Austin, and you got your drama. So Jimbo Fisher says, all right, it's time to just stop talking and play. I fully agree, Jimbo. The problem is, the only person who's talking and still yapping is you. I was really disappointed in Deshaun Watson yesterday. You know, a week ago, he kind of took responsibility a little bit or went through the motions for all of his misdeeds. But yesterday, he was back out there saying that he hadn't done anything wrong and that he would stand on his innocence. That's why the NFL is insisting on mandatory counseling, for sure. All right, see, you got up this morning, you checked the score, and you went, man, the Texans beat the Super Bowl champion Rams. Relax. The Rams didn't play anybody of note in that game, and the truth is, the Texans' first-team offense was absolutely atrocious with no running game whatsoever. All right, so the Cowboys and Chargers tonight. Here's the only fun part of that for me. What's the over-under going to be on how many penalties the Cowboys commit? Whatever it is, bet the over. Hope Jordan Alvarez is okay. He had to leave the game. last night in Atlanta because he was having trouble breathing. It may have had something to do with a fireworks display at the stadium. Anyway, they took him to the hospital and his vitals were stable. So we'll hope for the best there. All right. So a couple of days ago, the Astros scored 21 runs. Okay, well, last night in Sugar Land, the Astros AAA Farm Club, they are the Sugar Land Space Cowboys. Last night, they weren't just the Space Cowboys, they were the gangsters of love. They scored 17 runs. 17 runs in the 6th inning. That's some kind of record. They sent 23 men to the plate, and 12 of those 17 runs were scored with 2 out. All right, so that's it if you're keeping score. We're wishing you a wonderful Saturday, and we're this much closer to football season, meaning the real thing. Thank you for watching. We're Radically Rational.